Well, it kind of has an older feeling, just because, you know, well, this chapel's old. It's, you know.
Well, it is old.
It looks really new and up to date, and there's little pictures of what it's supposed to look like. It's all colorful, and beanbag chairs, and cool stuff.
A lot of different rooms. It wasn't all like together. It was kind of like, okay, senior high here, and then junior high up here, and then there's some people up here, and there's hot chocolate in there, and it's like no one. It was just kind of like, so where do I go? Because there's so many like places. It's not like a big open area where everyone can just hang out together. It's just kind of split up.
I do like the fact that we painted all the walls and stuff because it makes it feel like better.
The whole like having it in like a house thing kind of like adds like a homey feeling. You know what I mean? Just because it's like a house, it's not like a big barren room that you're in.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like that.
Well, I don't know, like, I've had friends who, like, come here and they wanted to join, but then they, like, saw Seven Gables and, like, this is, like, the student place, and I don't know,
No, it's true.
like, they just, like, saw the outside. They didn't, like, come and, like, hang out with us. They just, like, saw the outside and didn't want to join it.
This is kind of nice. We have couches and hot chocolate and some really cool people.
I like how we like build it, like how we like painted ourselves and stuff like that. I feel like that like we like invested work into it, so like I don't know, it makes it like feel more like home. I mean, I feel like if we make it like bigger and better, like people will like want to try like a new thing. Like I feel like now, like it's just like it's like when you pass by it, no one's like, oh my god, that looks so cool. It's just like a building, you know. But if people like pass by, they'd be like, oh, maybe I should try that out.
I think people my age and people, well, our age, and people in like their 20s, they don't want to feel old yet. So, not to blame them, you know. So they don't want to go to an old person church, even though it's not an old person church, but it feels that way sometimes.
A kind of comfort, like
Yeah. Beanbags and
Beanbags.
hear the other
I've
group,
seen
'cause that's
beanbags.
annoying.
So you can't hear the other group because it's annoying. That's good.
It is very annoying.
So wherever we are, there needs to be a certain amount of muffling.
Hey.
soundproof walls.
Laura, what do you
I feel like we need
think?
some rooms, not like, you know, not like straight rooms, but like we need some separation.
2 learning rooms, 1 big
Open.
Yeah,
that sounds really
good.
Include the kitchen.
Okay, we have to have a kitchen.
and a kitchen.
Yeah, we need a kitchen. Because we need a couple rooms because like if this is all one big room, we would all get distracted by like the TV and the couches and stuff. It's good that we have like separation from like this where it's like the chairs, so we're ready to like learn, but then over there it's like couches, so. So I like that we like have our own space and stuff. I feel like with the basement, it's not like we could like put our handprints up there or paint it ourselves, you know. Like with the garage, we could like make it our own.
Play some sort of game that required a lot of space, then it's a lot better than trying to do all that down in the basement.
Doing a con against the garage mahal. It's kind of full. I mean, doesn't have all the lock fight stuff in it. We'd have to find a different place to put that.
I feel like we can't like change the basement. Like you can change the garage
Can we
wall,
knock
you
out
can like
walls
paint
in
it
the
and stuff. But in the basement you can't really change it because it's like part of the church. So you can't
Other people use it.
change it.
Also, like the basement. The times that I've been down there, I've been kind of creeped out.
If we get too loud, they would hear us in the service.
That's what I was about to say. Like if you're in the basement,
Well,
you can control yourself.
in theory, a brand new sanctuary is being
And the open.
Yeah.
The openness.
It's not creepy.
I also think we can make the basement look sort of cool. We could go like all IKEA out.
And there's no cool nickname for the basement. Garage Mahal, that's a cool nickname for something.
Like, it's separate from the church and it looks more like a home than just like being underground.
Square footage, the basement has more square footage.
But it has more rooms. But
So
isn't it
do we want more rooms or
Yeah, the garage is a lot taller, so it may feel like it's a lot bigger.
Well, if we were gonna do the basement, we would get to tear out walls, and that would be really fun.
Not break stuff.
Won't get in trouble.
But in the garage mall, you can just go over the stairwell. Hey, all you junior hires, just connect it.
I remember when I was really excited to go to Seven Gables because it made me feel like older and like I had more freedom. So I feel like we were in the basement and it would just not feel like we were, yay, we get to move. Yeah.
The basement is underground, so there's not a whole lot of like, light. This is one thing I like about this one with light streams in, and it's really gorgeous sometimes. But it feels good. But in the basement, it's kind of dark.
Well, if that means more space, then I could go with either because as long as we have space to do our activity.
Like it's not in church, so I feel like it's our own thing, you know? I feel like if it was in the basement, it wouldn't be as like much of ours, you know?
He was trying to explain to me where it is because I have no idea where this garage is.
Literally, it's the big bar.
It's where we for BBS.
It's a huge bar.
Like where we on the road for BBS that's vaping next to us.
You're welcome.
Some little garage.
Where we are.
Well, it doesn't look like garage.
Laura, 9th grade Mason, and I prefer the Garage Mahal because it's big, open, and it's not below ground level.
Hi, I'm Emma. I go to Mason and I'm a junior. And I want the garage because there's a lot more open space. There's a lot more open space and we can do more to it to make it our own rather than the basement, which is kind of already like set in.
My name is Matt Straight. I'm 10th grader at Mason, and I think that the Garage Mahal would be a good choice because it's more like it's isolated and it's our own space, and so we can do whatever we want with our own space. And like I feel like the basement is just like we're like stuck somewhere in like some basement, and that's just like how I feel like.
I'm Alicia Krynock. I'm a freshman at King's, and I would prefer the Garage Mahal because if we're in the basement, we would have to be quiet the whole
I'm
time.
Eric Hildebrandt. I'm a junior at Mason, and I would prefer the Garage Mahal because it's more open. We can really make it our own, just like we have with Seven Gables. The basement is too confining. It's not as open, and I would prefer the Garage Mahal.
Hi, I'm Sarah Kanavi. I'm a senior at King's. I think that both spaces would be good because they both have different opportunities within them. Like the basement, like either space we can make our own, and it kind of depends on like how we want to do that. But I think I would prefer the garage more just because it's separate but still like close to the church, so it's like our own area, but then not completely like across the street like Seven Gables is. So that's good in that respect.
I'm Ryan Sullivan, 11th grade, Loveland High School, and I would prefer the garage because it's a lot more open. It's not individual rooms, and I just think it's really cool to have an area where we can have an outside kind of place, like Seven Gables. Not like the church basement.
Your first instinct of which space you would prefer?
Garage Mahal. Garage Mahal. I'm really not sure. Okay.
Garage. Garage. I could go with either.
Garage.
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 Undecided.
Garage. Garage.
Garage. Garage. Garage. Garage. Garage.